Close my every time I close my time I close my
rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Judah.
Oh, he's it.
Every member on my team is a shooter. Tight like a room, no room for intrude.
Yes, guys, good afternoon. Good afternoon. How is everyone? Thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. Big up to all of you. Yeah, guys, before we start the show, don't forget to hit that like button in the way in. I'd appreciate it. Loads to talk about. Obviously, this Trent situation, for some reason, it's running this today as well. We're going to talk about that. And obviously, this Salah hate. It is international break, and the most Salah hate comes back out. You know, most of it from rivals, but, you know, some from our own fan base. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen one player be so vilified for scoring goals in my life. I've never seen it like this. It's absolutely mad, man. It's absolutely mad. And obviously, people are looking at obviously the I think Sahid the other night did a YouTube a football YouTube tier list or something that's got people rattled. Why? You know, it's another person's opinion. The world's gone to shit, man. The world's gone to shit. That's all I'm going to say. I can't wait for next week when the football comes back. The international break ain't actually been that bad. I think some of the games have been fantastic. You know, there's been some really good European, especially in the European games. The qualifiers have actually been very good. Some of the Nation League games have been very good as well. So it's been good football, but yeah, we just need to bring back international club football because people talk cack. Yes, obviously the glasses. Yeah, your boy's blind, as you know, guys. So yeah, these are my glasses, obviously for reading and watching, when I'm on my computer and stuff like that. And also I have another pair of glasses for my long vision because I'm as blind as a bat now. So yeah, getting old, man, getting old. So the glasses will be here for the foreseeable. And obviously, for some reason, I had a shave and I hate having a shave, so I can't wait to grow a beard back. But yeah, yeah, I hate all this, man. Horrible. Horrible. Yeah, it's smart business by his side. Everyone talking, man. It's got everyone talking. The glasses gang, you know. Yeah, I'm getting old, Trudon, man. Getting old. Once you hit your 40s, man, your eyes start to go. So yeah, I'm with the glasses. Got the glasses. But yeah, big up everyone here. Don't forget to smash the like, guys. That is your chin. Well, yeah. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I like glasses. Don't get me wrong. Glasses are cool. I don't mind glasses, but being clean shaven, no, man. No, I can't wait for that shit to grow back. Right. JB Fulks on Kane. Yeah, I messaged my WhatsApp group the other day and said I want Harry Kane. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Dark Matt, be up, Jane. Can you drop a link? Have a chat. What a call-in show, Dark Macca. I could do a call-in show in the week if you want. I could do if you guys want to do a call-in show, I can do a call-in show later in the week. No problem. I mean, it's probably a good week. It's probably a good week to do it, to be absolutely fair, because it's not a lot else going on. So if you guys want have a chat on a call-in, we could do it later in the week. Let me know. Let me know in the live chat, guys, if you want that. We can do a call. I don't do a lot of call-ins. I ain't done one in ages. So yeah, you guys want a call-in show? I can do a call-in show. We can do that. Jay, no. Do you know what happened? Because I got a beard trimmer. I always keep my beard quite short most of the time. So, but a beard trimmer broke, so I got to buy a new beard trimmer. And then just the itch and all that, I just couldn't. Yeah, I just got rid. Got rid. My beard trimmer broke halfway through. So when I was trimming my beard, I had like a fade on this side and then full beard on this side. So I had no choice but to get rid. Yeah, yeah, bicked it, man, bicked it. I had half a clean face, half a shaven face because my trimmer broke halfway through. So I got a new trimmer coming, and I had to bick the rest, man. I had to bick the rest. Hate it. It'll never happen again. But yeah. Big up, Jamie. Cal asks your opinion on Delap. I like Delap, man. I rate Delap. He should be a first choice striker. I'd go and get another striker and Delap, with that guy as well, and I'm happy with it. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I can't remember my trimmer's name, Ravi, to be fair. Christmas present, I think. So didn't actually look what the name was. But look, let's get off the topics of beards. Let's talk about the Mo Salah stuff first, because I think this is interesting. The Mo Salah stuff, I think it piques my interest a lot because I just find it absolutely mad. Every national break, it seems to be a Mo Salah conversations about this player and that player. That player can't be, he's not as good as this player and that player. Firstly, if the discussions are there, then there's obviously a situation where people believe in him. And here's my thing about Mo Salah. If rivals don't rate Mo Salah that highly, why are they all excited for Mo Salah to leave Liverpool and Liverpool to come worse? This is the question I always ask. Rivals hate him. They don't like him. They don't rate him like that. So why are they all excited if Mo Salah leaves Liverpool? What? So why is the hate? You know, you love if you think Mo Salah is not that good, and you don't think Mo Salah's as good as Liverpool's fans say he is, or people in the media say how good he is, and all that. What's the problem if he leaves? In fact, rivals should hate it more that he's going to leave, because if you don't rate Mo Salah that highly, Liverpool could potentially buy someone you rate higher than Mo Salah, and that would be more trouble to your team than it would be if Mo Salah stayed. You know, it's balmy, ain't it? It's absolutely balmy. You know, it's just, yeah, Salah is awful. Liverpool need a proper striker like Rasmus Højlund. Yeah, that's what they say. Live football streets. Big up, man. Yeah, exactly. 60, exactly. It's just madness to me, ain't it? I don't get it. I don't get it. And obviously, this international break is because I think her name is Stump Peg. Is that her name? I think her name is Neve, and I think her YouTube name is Stump Peg. But what I do, I'm going to share the video, and then we can chat about it, because it's the video this video's caused all kinds of issues. Apparently, I didn't know there was any issues to worry about, but apparently this has caused massive issues. Right? Hopefully you'll be able to hear all this and make sure, yeah, it's all turned up. All right.
I will say,
Mo Salah or Cristiano Ronaldo in an all-time Premier League 11? Neve, you can go first.
yeah, I think what I will say between these two, and I don't want to be disrespectful to Ronaldo because I know how unbelievable he is, but Premier League Ronaldo versus Premier League Mo Salah, are you sure?
Well, Ronaldo won basically the Ballon d'Or in the Premier League, 3 Premier League wins in a row, won the Champions League. His individual performances, the Premier League's never seen anything like Cristiano Ronaldo in his prime. I know it lasted a very short time, went to Real Madrid, arguably he was better even then at Real Madrid. If you think Salah's a better footballer than Ronaldo, I can't believe it.
I'm not saying that. I'm quoting the Premier League all-time 11.
Yeah.
And you'd say the 07-08 season, 08-09 season, superb. 17-18, 18-19, 19-20, 20-21, 21-22, 23-24, 24-25.
How many league titles in that period you just said?
Why are we using league titles? It's a team sport.
It's an important thing. It's an important thing.
Have you got Henry in your team?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he'll have the same amount of Premier League as Henry this year.
Yeah, at the moment he's only got 1 Premier League title.
But he's about
officially speaking. Ronaldo is the best player in the history of the Premier League period. Do you know what I mean? He is the best player in the history of the Premier League.
Mo Salah or Cristiano Ronaldo?
The best player in the history of the Premier League is Cristiano Ronaldo. What I don't get. Oh my God, these people, man. So I don't think anyone is comparing Salah to Ronaldo as a footballer. Yeah, it's about legacy in the Premier League. Ronaldo's legacy comes more at Real Madrid than it does at Man United. When people think of when people think of Cristiano Ronaldo, do they think of Man United or do they think of Real Madrid? Like, let's be fair here. When you bring up the name Cristiano Ronaldo, are they thinking of his time at Man United or are they thinking of his time at Real Madrid? They're probably thinking of his time at Real Madrid more than anything else. Big up Colin in the chat. You know what I'm saying? His time at Real Madrid is what everyone thinks about, and I can't compare that. Madrid is CR7, exactly. He's brand and everything. I'm not going to say anything about Salah Ronaldo. Ronaldo's a better footballer. I don't, you know, that is just what it is. I don't care about that. But this is about legacy in the Premier League. And Ronaldo was fantastic in the time he was here. He was absolutely fantastic, but so's Mo Salah. You know, Mo Salah's no bum at all. And they always bring up the trophy argument. Has anyone noticed this? They've always brought up the trophy argument all the time. When it has to do with Liverpool and players, they bring up the trophy argument. And then when someone like Neve there comes back with the trophy argument is pretty much the same, then they have to find some other kind of narrative in amongst all this. You know, at the end of the day, football is a team sport. It's not an individual sport. It's not golf. You know what I mean? It's not golf where you can go, right, who's the GOAT, Jack Nicholson or Tiger Woods, and you can have a proper debate about it. It's an individual sport, you know? This is a team sport. This is a team accolade, yeah? Individual awards in team sport is the most pointless thing ever. You know what I'm saying? You know, how can you have... It's just pointless. It's a team sport. So Mo Salah... Yeah, I can hear him. If Mo Salah played for Real Madrid, if Mo Salah played for Man United at the same time that Cristiano Ronaldo played for Man United in that Premier League era, Mo Salah would have 3 Premier Leagues in a row. But he didn't. He played for Liverpool. If Cristiano Ronaldo played for Liverpool instead of Mo Salah in that exactly same time, we probably still have the same amount of trophies. Because it's a team sport. What do people not get about this? It's a team sport. You know, people confuse the subject all the time. What about if it was? What about that? What about this? What about trophies? What about that? And then it drives me mad. It drives me mad. And then I've seen people have a go at Neve today on Twitter, especially because Neve's young. I think she's like 24, and they basically have a go at her. Because she was very young. She'd have been like 2 or 3 years of age, obviously, when Ronaldo was at Man United. So they criticised him for that. But Bouvie, I believe, is only like 28 or 29. He just looks a lot older. But I believe he's still in his late 20s. I don't think he's 30 yet. So Bouvie wouldn't have seen a lot of Ronaldo when he was young either. So, you know, you get the sexist argument online all the time, obviously. But it's ridiculous. So it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not going to sit here and say Salah's a better footballer than him, like Ronaldo. Why would, I'm not stupid. And that's not the argument here. It's about legacy. It's literally about legacy. Why do people not understand that? Why do people get so angry about things all the time? It just drives me mad. It really does. Big up, Sean. Big up, man. Everyone's noticing the shave, yeah. Big up, big up, big up. Yeah, I believe he's like 29. He might be just hit 30, but he's a young guy himself. Bouvie acting like he's about 40 years old and seen all Premier League football. You know what I mean? He says Ronaldo's the greatest Premier League player of all time. When he started watching football and he saw Ronaldo back in them days, he was probably only about 10 years of age. This is what I'm saying. It's just he's remembering, psychologically, he's remembering Real Madrid Ronaldo. And I think that's what a lot of people do. They remember Real Madrid Ronaldo. Not saying that Man United Ronaldo weren't great. Man United Ronaldo was fantastic. One of the better players, man. There's no shadow of that. He won the Ballon d'Or, obviously, while he's at Man United. Yeah, he won the Ballon d'Or while he was at Man United. Fair do. So did Michael Owen, by the way. Michael Owen won the Ballon d'Or at Liverpool. Yeah. But I wouldn't say Michael Owen was better and so just because he won the Ballon d'Or. Frank Lampard came second in the Ballon d'Or one year. He's nowhere near the second best player in the world or the second best midfielder on earth. What does it actually mean? It's a stupid argument from people that have got no intelligence. It just drives me mad. You know, it's all about clicks and content. I understand it, and it's about banter. But Cristiano Ronaldo is a fantastic footballer. There's no two ways about it. Fantastic footballer. Fantastic footballer. Ronaldo, I believe in, what was it? 1 year he scored 42 goals. Tremendous player. And if Ronaldo never left Manchester United, there's no... Ronaldo's the best right winger in Premier League history for me. I'm saying that right now. I'm not sitting here no, but he did leave and he went to Real Madrid, where he became even a better footballer and became one of Madrid's greatest players of all time. But if he stayed at Man United and was continuing the same quality that he went on to do playing for Real Madrid, then there's no argument here. There's no argument at all. Right? Ronaldo's the best right winger of all time in Premier League history. But the fact is, he did leave Man United. He did leave Man United, and Salah came along and has been consistent every single season. Every single season since he's been at Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? This is where I keep it as real as I can, guys. I'm not going to sit here and besmirch Ronaldo's name. I'm not going to pretend he was a world-class footballer. That's just nonsense, ain't it? It's just nonsense. But Salah's a world-class footballer as well. You know, it's not, oh, it's Ronaldo's this, Ronaldo's that, Salah's dog shit. Now, Mo Salah came to Liverpool and scored 42 goals in his 44 goals in his first season. Did anybody believe that Mo Salah could score 44 goals in his first season and pretty much carry Liverpool most of that year? Did anyone believe that could happen? What more has Mo Salah got to do? Like, he scored 44 goals in all competitions in his debut season in the Premier League with Liverpool, but he still didn't win the Ballon d'Or. Yeah? If any other player scored 44 goals in their debut season, probably win everything. Because he didn't win the Ballon d'Or because Liverpool weren't successful in his first season with trophies and all that, because we're still upgrading as a team. Our team weren't quite ready yet. Our team weren't quite right yet. We're still getting all the puzzle pieces put together. You know, you got to remember, Ronaldo came to a Premier League winning Man United, who have been dominating English football for the last 10 to 12 years before he signed. There's a more settled team. Salah came to Liverpool when they're rebuilding again, when they're making sank of them again. There's a massive difference here. And in his first season, he scored 44 goals, and then broke the Premier League record in a 20 Premier League team season. He broke the Premier League goal scoring record as a right winger. The man's got 4 golden boots. Ronaldo's got 1 golden boot. But they're tremendous footballers. They're goal scoring wingers. And then Haaland come along and broke the record off Mo Salah, which is an amazing achievement. Amazing achievement. And then you got this season. Yeah, exactly. And if you can argue, Haaland could have won the Ballon d'Or very easy that season. He won, he won a treble. And was it the treble he won while breaking the Premier League goal scoring record? But I don't look at it as that low. Do you know what I mean? I don't look at, oh, Haaland should have won the Ballon d'Or. I just recognise Haaland as the best striker on planet Earth, and is a robot and an android, and is unbelievable what he does. He's a unicorn of a footballer. Just is. So we should acknowledge the fact what he is as a player. You know, all these individual awards, they won this, they won that. It's like, yeah, that's great. That's great. But what does it really mean in the real world? Messi is the greatest footballer that's ever lived, in my opinion, because I'm 43 years of age, so I didn't see too much of Maradona growing up. I saw bits and pieces, but I didn't see the amount I saw of Messi when I was playing football. For me, as long as Messi's fit and playing, he wins the Ballon d'Or every year, because there's no footballer better in the world at him. Anyone beating Messi to Ballon d'Or every year, for me, can't happen, because there's no footballer alive that is better than Messi in a single season. So he wins the Ballon d'Or every year. This is why the Ballon d'Or is a popularity contest. The 2 most popular footballers of the last generation are Ronaldo and Messi, probably because they have the most social media following of any footballers on planet Earth. So it's a popularity contest. And they were the two most popular players in the world. I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo is always the best player in the world, in my opinion. You know, like I just see this Ballon d'Or stuff. It drives me mad. Yeah, it drives me mad. Because they use the Ballon d'Or debate. Yeah, they always use the Ballon d'Or debate when it has to do with people like Salah. Yeah, but Virgil van Dijk came second in the Ballon d'Or in between Messi and Ronaldo. I believe the only player, maybe the only player in that generation between Messi and Ronaldo that got in between them in second place. Yeah. Now, when it comes to centre-back rivalry, when they say, oh, Rio Ferdinand walks Virgil, he's a better defender than Virgil van Dijk, I can use a debate about this Ballon d'Or debate that, did Rio Ferdinand have a year better than Virgil van Dijk when he became runner-up in Ballon d'Or and only lost by a couple of points, I believe, to Messi, and was ahead of Ronaldo in that year's Ballon d'Or? I think Ronaldo came third and Van Dijk came second, and Van Dijk was the bookie's favourite at one time to win the Ballon d'Or. But you can't use that argument because they then tell you that, oh, that's an individual awards. It's a popularity contest. It doesn't mean anything. But then they use the individual award of popularity contest against Salah all the time. I don't get it. I love Mo Salah. I don't care what anyone says. Mo Salah, for me, has a better legacy in English football than Ronaldo. But Ronaldo is a better player than Mo Salah. It's as simple as that. Some people can have legacies that are better. Doesn't mean they're a better footballer. Yeah? It's just... people don't seem to understand that. And then they bring up the age thing. This is my favourite thing. They bring up the age thing. They'll go, well, Salah did all this because he's 32, yeah? So his longevity is longer. People forget that. What makes me laugh is, yeah, Mo Salah joined Liverpool when he was 25 years of age and has been killing it since he's 25. And while he's 32 years of age, he's still killing it, yeah? In the Premier League, in all that time. It's going from 25 years of age to 32 years of age, killing it every single year, right? As a right winger. And they bring up the age thing because Ronaldo obviously was doing it far younger. Yes, Ronaldo was a better player than Salah when he was younger. Fair enough, whatever. But we can't keep bringing up an age thing because the best player in the world at the moment is 17 years of age and he plays right wing for Barcelona. Like, if you're good enough, you're good enough. What's age matter about it? What's age matter? Salah's still doing it at 32. He's having one of the greatest seasons of his life at 32. Like, it's just, and Ronaldo's still doing it now, and a 40-year-old man playing in Saudi Arabia. Big up to him, man. Yeah, he's had a great career. He's one of the greatest of all time. No debate about it. But we're talking about Premier League legacy. We're not talking about who's the better footballer, who's had the most Ballon d'Ors, who's had the biggest legacy in sport. Like, I'm not going to deny Ronaldo is that, but we're talking about Premier League legacy, yeah? Premier League legacy, for me, Salah will is better than Ronaldo. Premier League legacy. As a footballer, a worldwide superstar, Ronaldo's probably better. Big up. Yeah, well done. Not going to say any different. This is where people confuse the subject. They confuse the subject, but Salah gets this every year. And this is what annoys me. I have no idea. I don't know if anyone in the live chat can tell me. Mo Salah gets this. He gets this every year. Mo Salah's not actually that good. It's a stat. It's all about stats with Mo Salah. Yeah, because he's a goal scorer, so it should be about stats about Mo Salah. It's his job. That's his job. Oh, but he can't dribble. He can't do this. He can dribble. I've seen him score some fantastic goals for Liverpool, going around players like they weren't there and putting the ball in the back of the net. Salah's catalogue of goals is amazing. We all act like Salah's a tapping merchant. This is what drives me mad when they talk about Salah's just a stat padder. They act like he's just a tapping merchant. Like he just sits in the 6-yard box and just taps everything in. It's madness to me. It's absolutely madness. Big up everyone who's just joining the chat as well. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. It's underlying racism, Jamie. I can't think of any other reason for all these years. It is madness, ain't it? It's all jealousy from rivals, that's all. Now they call him a penalty merchant, Jamie. Yeah. Diaz is the opposite of Salah. Lots of dribbling and no output. Exactly. It's like I think Sam said it best once. Sam said it best. Salah scored a goal when he dribbled round everyone or something like that. Salah did a little bit of play, but he dribbled round everyone. Something happened, and Sam cheered it. And then when Salah scored, Sam didn't cheer it because he was like, "No, you don't want goal scoring. You just want dribbling and being pretty on the eye." Big up to Sam. He always tells it as it is, and he was right as well. It's what people want. Salah could score 5 goals a season, but if he had 100% dribbling stats, he'd be called the best footballer in the world. Guarantee you. If Salah had 100% dribbling stats, yeah, and went round people for fun, but only scored 5 goals, he'd be called the best footballer in the world. He just would be. But if the man gets 40 goals a season, but his dribbling's not as good, it's just called a stat padder. Weird, ain't it? It's so weird. It's weird, ain't it? Like Sammy says here, João Felix could dribble and he's useless. Exactly. But João Felix, Sammy, the thing is, though, there's a lot of fans that would think João Felix is a baller. I guarantee you right now, you'll find some people that will tell you that João Felix is a better footballer than Mo Salah because he just dribbles, looks pleasing on the eye, but he does nothing with it. I always thought, big up my man, I always thought the reason for football is to outscore the other team. I always thought that was the reason, to outscore the other team, to get as many points as you can in a season to end up winning a league trophy. You've got to be able to beat the opposition, to outscore the opposition. So if that's the reason, ain't players like Mo Salah a diamond a dozen, yeah? You know, you're telling me, so guys, you're telling me no Man United fan would take Mo Salah. No Chelsea fan would take Mo Salah. No Arsenal fan would take Mo Salah. You're telling me these guys wouldn't take Mo Salah as their main goal scorer? And I can guarantee you right now, if Mo Salah was playing for Arsenal and he was getting 30 to 40 goals a season plus assists, let's say 40 GA a season because goals and assists, yeah, there would be no mention of this. There will be no, like, he's overrated. Arsenal fans will be backing him to the hill. Look how Arsenal fans protect Havertz. Look how many Arsenal fans protect Havertz, who's absolutely useless. But then they say Mo Salah's a stat padder. I tell you something right now. Arsenal would love to have a stat padder in their team right now because maybe they'll win something, yeah? If Arsenal fans had a stat padder like Mo Salah, they'd probably be Premier League champions, yeah? You'd all love that. But when our guy does all this shit, you want to call him a stat padder. He's not pleasing on the eye. He's not as good as this and this and this. So it's like K-Max says, Arsenal would have a statue of Mo. Exactly. Mo shit on the eye but gets numbers. It's mad, ain't it? It's like, but what do you know what makes me laugh about the whole number thing? Again, I'll say this again. It's the fact that they think he's just a tap-in merchant. Like he just lives offside and he just scores tap-ins. It's just mad to me. It's actually mad to me. Exactly, Red Marauder. Actually more complex than that scoring the opposition. It's about defeating the opposition psychologically. And a player like Salah frightens the hell out of the opposition. Exactly. Bang on. Bang on. Every opposition manager that Liverpool ever play will probably tell you need to stop Mo Salah. They're not going to sit there and tell you, like, we could be playing Real Madrid tomorrow, yeah? We could play Real Madrid tomorrow. Ancelotti's not going to sit there and go in a press conference, we need to stop Luis Diaz. He's just not going to do that, yeah? But Luis Diaz, statistically, I bet to some people looks better on the eye. Like, because he can dribble, take players on, it shakes his hips a little bit, you know, shakes his tits a little bit. And I bet on the eye, some people will go, Diaz looks better on the eye than Mo Salah. He can take people on, dribble, do all this sort of stuff, yeah? But Carlo Ancelotti's not going to sit there and go, we have to worry about Luis Diaz, he's a big threat. No, he's going to go, we have to worry about Mo Salah because he's a killer. And he can kill a game like that. He can finish a game like that. We can have all the ball, but Mo Salah might get a couple of chances in a game and he wins the game. So you have to kick him out of the team. You have to mark him out. You do what you can to get him out of this team. Why do you reckon Sergio Ramos deliberately tried to break Mo Salah's arm in the Champions League final in Mo Salah's first season? Why do you think he did that? Why didn't Ramos go for any other player? I'll tell you why. It's because Mo Salah scored 44 goals that season and he was the most dangerous player in Liverpool's red shirt that year. That's why Sergio Ramos took him out. Ramos will come out and tell you this publicly. He probably don't care. He deliberately took Mo Salah out because he was the best player. That's the reason. He didn't take anyone else out. He didn't take Mane out, although Mane's a fantastic footballer. He didn't take Bobby out, who's also a fantastic footballer. He didn't take Jordan Henderson out. He didn't take Virgil out. He took the most dangerous player in a red shirt. Hit the threat. The player that was the most threatening. You reckon Zidane was sitting there and going, yeah, let Mo Salah do what he wants because he's not actually that pleasing on the eye. He's not aesthetically pleasing like others. So let him do what he wants. No, Zidane was probably like, he's the most dangerous player in a red shirt. That guy is the reason we could lose the Champions League final. That's mark him out of the game or get rid. And that's what Real Madrid did. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. Exactly, Leo. But you can't. But apparently Salah's shit. It's just a stat padder. You know, Salah's changed his game. How many attackers do we know, guys? When their pace goes, they become less of a footballer. Like, how many wingers have we seen in the time that we've all been watching football? When their pace goes and they can't quite do what they used to, they just eliminate this. Like, you don't see them again. They fade into the distance. Their career ends, yeah? You don't see them again. Salah reinvented his game. This is why I give big props to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo realised he couldn't do what he did on the wing when he got to his 30s, and he changed his game and became a centre forward, became a goal scorer. It's what Ronaldo is. Watch Ronaldo for the last 10 years, yeah? Ronaldo's just a goal scorer. That's all he is. But he's arguably the greatest goal scorer of all time. But that's what Ronaldo is in the last 10 years. An elite level goal scorer. He changed his game. He couldn't be this flying winger anymore, taking fullbacks on, cutting inside and stuff like that. He became an elite goal scorer and one of the greatest of all time to be that. Salah's going through the same arc. Salah's not this flying winger anymore. That's not his game anymore. He's a goal scorer. He's a goal scorer and a goal creator. Look how many assists Mo Salah's got this season. I think he's got 20 assists in all competition. If he gets 3 more assists in the Premier League, I believe he equals the record set by Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne. But he's a shit footballer. The revision of Mo Salah is madness. It's absolute madness. No, not yet, Sammy. Yeah, get to it in a minute. Absolutely mad. Salah's first touch is also very underrated. I agree. Having said that, Jay, he's pouring finals. Yeah, he's pouring finals. I'm not going to sit here and pretend he ain't. He is pouring finals. I will say he was very good in the 2 Madrid finals. He just didn't get the goal in them games, but I do think he was good in them games on the ability on a standpoint. I thought he was actually very good in them games, but the goal didn't give him the credit to make it look even better. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and pretend he's been great in finals, but I can think of a lot of very elite level footballers that have had poor finals as well. You know, it's not just Mo. Ramos took away Ballon d'Or. Yeah, he certainly. Salah was. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, Ali. Yeah, he was. Ronaldo's facing tunnel. What Mo says it. Oh, in that final. Yeah, certainly was. Get me Harry Kane and Liam Delap in the summer. Yeah, is that what K-Mac said? Is that what K-Mac? Be up my man K-Mac. Is that what Cal said today? I haven't watched Coppish this morning, so I'm with Cal as well. Harry Kane and Liam Delap in the summer. Bring it on. Harry Kane for 2 years. I know he's 32 now, but he'll score goals. Yeah. And then Liam Delap as his substitute, rotation between Harry Kane and Liam Delap. I'm all for that, man. Give me that. That's good. K-Mac says every team puts 3 players on Mo Salah. Nunes got to get more time on the ball. Mo still does more. Exactly, K-Mac. But why do they put 3 players on Mo Salah? It's because he's the most lethal player in a red shirt. The most lethal player in a red shirt that can outscore anybody else and win a game of football like that. But again, it's just a stat padder. It's just a stat padder. He don't do anything. And when we talk about trophies with Mo Salah, by the way, Liverpool have a 12-point lead at the moment in the Premier League. The Premier League's about to restart a week on Wednesday, yeah? It's going to restart again, and there's no interruptions till the end of the season. There's 9 games left. I expect Liverpool to go on to win the Premier League title like we all do. So he potentially has 2 Premier League titles, yeah? Ronaldo had 3. He's got 1 Champions League. Ronaldo had 1 Champions League in that same time at Man United, I believe. I might be wrong there. He might have had more, actually. He might have had 2. Thierry Henry had 2 Premier Leagues and 2 FA Cups. But everyone's going to tell me that Thierry Henry's legacy is unmatched and he's the first person down in a Premier League 11. He's the first player down. But then when you talk about Mo Salah's won more trophies than Thierry Henry at club level if he goes to win the Premier League this year. I don't know what more Mo has to do. I don't literally know what Mo has to do, guys. Does Mo Salah literally just need to take 8 players on every single week and score a goal? Because Mo does more than people give him credit for. So the game in the cup final against Newcastle, Mo Salah was shit, yeah? And I'm not going to sit here and pretend he won. But when he got the ball, he actually created one of the open opportunities for Liverpool to score. Yeah, everyone forgets that, yeah, because Mo was crap. But we didn't give him the ball, yeah? But when he got the ball, he actually created more opportunities for players to score than Jota, Darwin and Diaz did that whole game. And they saw more of the ball that game than Mo Salah did. But I can't think of a single thing in that cup final that Darwin Núñez, Jota or Diaz did. Not a thing. And they saw more of the ball than Mo. But I can remember when Mo had the ball a couple of times and he created a couple of opportunities and goal-scoring opportunities. But we all classed that he had a shit game because he did. But that's the level we put Mo Salah at. You might be right, Malcolm. You might be right. You might be right. Mo needs to give a loan, mate. It's just mad. Funny thing is, Mo Salah's Liverpool career goal highlight is an absolute madness. Opposition fans must have an amnesia or something. Double A, I totally agree. This is what I keep saying. They all think Mo Salah's just a tapping person. Like all his goals are just tap-ins in the 6-yard box. It's nothing like that. His goal catalogue is immense. Big up Red Goals. Is there given the scoring goals is the hardest thing skill in football today? Who cares about dribbling? Yeah, I'm with you, man. Yeah, it could be Dark Man Ramadan. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Salah is so bad to roll that they're desperate for him to leave to us. Make it make sense. Jack, it's what I said at the beginning of the show, man. I totally agree. No, I totally agree. Do you know what's going to happen? If Mo Salah leaves in the summer, we go and buy someone else here to play that position, but he's very good at dribbling. Yeah, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to paint the picture for everyone right now. This is what's going to happen. Mo Salah's going to leave Liverpool. Yeah, we're going to buy someone to replace Mo Salah, but he's not. But he's going to be a little bit quicker. He's going to be quicker, younger, and he's maybe a better dribbler, yeah? But he only scores 7 goals that season, right? This is what the rivals are going to say after the end of the next season. So next season finished, the new player has only scored 7 goals, but his dribble success is higher than Mo Salah's, and his foot speed is higher than Mo Salah, and he's quicker across the pitch than Mo Salah, yeah? What they will say at the end of the season is, oh, you lot are definitely missing Mo Salah. This guy don't score enough goals. That's what they're saying. That is what they're saying. Oh, yeah, Mo, this guy's okay, but he's not Mo Salah, is he? You lost Mo Salah. You're not winning Premier League titles no more. This new right wing you got only scored 7 goals last season. And my comeback to it would be, but you said goals weren't important like that. You wanted dribbling, pace, fast foot speed. You wanted eye-pleasing shit, yeah? You want Jadon Sancho, right? This is the madness. If Liverpool bought Jadon Sancho to replace Mo Salah, yeah? Jadon Sancho technically might be prettier than Mo Salah, yeah? Might be a bit quicker, faster feet, can dribble, drop the hip, yeah, shake the tits, all that sort of stuff, right? But he'd only get 7 goals that season. And then they'll all go, well, maybe Sancho weren't as good as everyone thought he was, and Mo was. It's what's going to happen. It's why it fucks me off, man. It's why it fucks me off. You know that's coming, though, guys. You know that's coming. But yeah, James, we're going to talk about the Trent situation in a minute. James focused on the Ev if Salah's name was Smith in English, said would worshipping. Farry, you're about right, man. You're about right. I don't know if you're big up. Yeah. Big up, Dark Mac. You're probably right, man. You're probably right. Goals and assists, hardest thing to do in football pitch. Mo has been doing it as a standard, unmatched only by Messi and Ronaldo. Nobody's even close. Exactly. It certainly will be. It certainly will be. Now, I don't want Mo Salah to leave my football club. I love Mo Salah to bits. I will back Mo Salah to the hill, right? But if he leaves the football club, you watch the review. You watch, guys. It will all of a sudden become, goals and assists do matter. That's what will happen. But yeah, I got my Thunderbird glasses. Big up, man. That's what will happen. Big up, Adam in the chat. How you doing, man? The biggest secret of all. Yeah, it looks like it's happening. Looks like it's happening according to some people. Big up, my man Scraps in the chat. Harrison Lovella. I was calling Gordon a better Prem player than Sancho in the chat, in Rance's chat a few weeks ago, and people didn't like it over there. They won't, man, because Sancho is more appealing on the eye. Yeah. But what does Sancho give you? Like, literally, what does Jadon Sancho give you? Is he a good footballer? Yes, he is. But what does he give you? I'd have Anthony Gordon over Sancho every day of the week. It's not like Anthony Gordon's a shit footballer. Do you know what I mean? The thing is, yeah, some players are just statistically better on the eye, yeah? Alan Saint-Maximin was a fantastic footballer. I'm not going to say he's a shit baller. He's a fantastic footballer, yeah? But I'd still rather have someone like Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon in the Premier League. Let's do Premier League. Premier League's not a technical league. It's a pace and power league. It's about aggression and pressing and pass and rush. That's what it's about, yeah? That's why the Premier League is up and down as it used to be. So Anthony Gordon would be better for me there in my team than Jadon Sancho would be. Doesn't mean Jadon Sancho is not a good footballer, but Anthony Gordon's got more pace about him. He's a bit more direct, and I know he'll get goals. He's a better goal scorer than Sancho is. So get me Anthony Gordon. And manager, like, I know people say GA is not what it's all about, and I agree in certain positions because, you know, Frank Lampard statistically had a better goals and assist record than Zinedine Zidane or Iniesta, yeah? But no one's picking Frank Lampard over Iniesta or Zidane. Frank Lampard was a better goal scorer than Steven Gerrard, yeah? But Steven Gerrard is a better footballer than Frank Lampard. Everyone knows this. But if you're an attacker, it's different. It is about GA because that's their job. In today's football, people play 4-3-3. Then three people are forwards. They're not wingers. They're not 4-4-2 wide men like David Beckham and Ryan Giggs back in the day. You know, they are wingers. They're attackers. They're part of a forward line. So it actually is about GA. That's what it's about. Otherwise, what's the point of them? Like, literally, what's the point of them? Cody Gakpo, I don't want to see Cody Gakpo getting the ball and dribbling past players and taking them on, getting to the byline, and then just crossing the ball 10 yards past everybody every single time. I want Cody Gakpo to get hold of the ball and go direct towards the goal. That's what I want Cody to do. When Mo Salah's got the ball, Mo to get the ball, go directly towards the goal. Because they're GA wingers. That's their bloody job. That's what they do. Jarrod Bowen. I think Jarrod Bowen's a very good footballer. If anyone watched me in Coppish in the day before I even had my own channel, they would know I've always rated Jarrod Bowen because Jarrod Bowen's a guy who likes to get involved in the goal action. That's why Jarrod Bowen rates Mo Salah. Have anyone seen that video about Jarrod Bowen when he says who's the best winger and he says Mo Salah because of the goals and assists, and that's what he wants to be. He wants to be a Mo Salah-like winger that is involved in the end of the pitch getting goals and assists. That's what he wants to be. Today's footballers are GA footballers. Vinny Jr. is a GA footballer. Kylian Mbappe is a GA footballer. Mo Salah is a GA footballer. Cristiano Ronaldo in the last 10 years is a GA footballer. What is wrong with it? It's their job. It's what they're meant to do. They're not here to dribble and look pretty and then lay the ball off and let everyone else do the work. They're here to win football matches and put the ball in the back of the net and make things matter. It's their job. So GA for certain players and for certain positions, that is what they're meant to do. It's their job. We live in a world of systematic football, guys, especially in the Premier League, unfortunately. And in the Premier League, you're put in a system to do a job. And that's what it is. People might not like it, but it's true. Now, GA for midfielders and stuff like that is a totally different story because midfielders shouldn't be all about GA, personally. It's about how you're affecting the game from a defensive, a midfield and a forward point of view. It's probably the hardest role in football to play. It's probably a central midfielder because you're protecting both ends of the pitch and doing your job in the middle at the same time. So statistics don't matter so much. Iniesta, for me, is the greatest midfielder of all time. Yeah, Frank Lampard's got better goals. He's got more goals. Would I have Frank Lampard over Iniesta? Not any day of the week. Not a single day. But forwards are different. Forwards are about scoring goals. Can you imagine buying a forward in today's game that don't score goals? Like, what's the point? What's the point of them? Like, what's the point of them? Do you know what I mean? Dominic Saboza, 83 games, 23 GA is not that bad. It's not. It's really not. My only thing with Saboza, like, he does, because if Szoboszlai was playing a little bit deeper, you know, Szoboszlai probably wouldn't get after problems he had. Big up Stream Elements. Big up the Stream Elements, and Stream Elements will tell us who's subscribing and who's. So big up to everyone who's subscribing. I don't know who's subscribed, but big up. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Stream Elements is my bot that tells me everything that's going on. Ask Man United, they sign forwards that don't score. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm going to leave the Mo Salah stuff there because we can go all night about it, but I don't want to completely repeat myself there. Trent Alexander-Arnold, though, so the Trent news won't go away. So now we're hearing today. Let me see if there's talking about. Sorry, I need to just say this. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne is arguably one of the greatest midfielders the Premier League's ever seen. Yeah, I'm not even going to doubt that. But that man didn't win a single Ballon d'Or. That's all I'm saying. Didn't win a single Ballon d'Or. But one of the best. But no argument about him putting him in a first Premier League 11, is there? Not one. So breaking news, according to some people, that Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid is done. The English right-back's agents, led by his brother, have sealed personal terms with Real Madrid for a 5-year contract starting on July 1st. Now, obviously, Sancho got 40-plus goals in 3 seasons for the Dortmund Man United. I don't think Man United ruined him, K-Mac. I think Sancho just don't suit the Premier League. Because remember, Pep Guardiola got rid of him as well. And he hasn't really knocked over any trees at Chelsea having a fresh start. I don't actually think United finished it. What I think happened with Jadon Sancho is that he was a good player in a certain league. And German football suits him. I think if saying that, Jadon Sancho went back. So I don't know. I just think Jadon Sancho is a very good footballer, but I don't think he's all that. I think he's heavily overrated, man, but personally. So this Trent situation, obviously no one knows. So everyone breaking news on Trent all the time. I don't know. I'm just giving you the news, guys. So please don't come at me. I have no idea on the Trent situation. I'm literally just giving the news as it is right now. Trent's not obviously come out and said anything. Trent, as he said previously, when contract negotiations started, everything that happened behind closed doors. You won't know anything that's going on until I tell you. That is what Trent has said. But the problem is, Real Madrid have not gone away. They've not gone away. And we know for a shadow of a doubt that Real Madrid put a legitimate transfer approach in for him in the January window that Liverpool knocked back. Now, people might not like this, yeah? People might not like to hear it. But a team only puts in a transfer request when they've spoken to the player. It's as simple as that. They only put in a transfer approach when they have spoken to the player. Trent's not going to be sitting there when that happened going, oh, I didn't know. It's news to me, boss. It's news to me that they put in a transfer request. I didn't know nothing about it. Like, my brother didn't speak to him or anything. You know, so, yeah, of course Trent knew. He spoke to Real Madrid. People might not like to hear it, but it's true, yeah? They put a transfer request approach in for Trent. We know that. Trent obviously didn't put a transfer request in. He's not going to do that at his football club. That'd be stupid. But Real Madrid spoke to him. So everyone's saying that Trent and Real Madrid haven't spoke. Please, of course they have. Let's not be silly here. Now, if Trent wants to go to Real Madrid, I'm not going to stand in Trent's way of going to Real Madrid. I'm not even going to go against Trent for going to Real Madrid. I'm not going to sit here and slag his name off or anything like that. Now, is there reasons for Trent wanting to leave? Maybe there is. Maybe it's an ambition thing, like everyone keeps saying. Maybe it's just an ambition thing with Trent. Trent's not happy with the ambition of the football club. Maybe that's the case. I could look at it and go, I don't blame him. I hear you. I hear you. He's probably looking at it and going, hang on, you're letting my contract run down, but you're letting Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk, two of the greatest players to ever play for Liverpool, you're letting their contracts run down as well. He's probably looking at the ambition, and I'm not going to sit here and blame him for that. I'm not going to sit here and blame him for that. If he wants to leave, he wants to leave. You know, it's... if he wants to leave, we can't make him stay. We can't, oh, Trent, you're a Scouser. This means more to you and all this. If he wants to go, he wants to go. By all means, go. I'm not going to stand in his way. My whole problem is that he's leaving for free. This is my issue. My whole issue is that he's leaving for free. Now, that's not all on Trent, to be fair. That's on the football club. You know, Real Madrid, were they ever going to pay the money for Trent? No, they weren't. Real Madrid are not a stupid club. Real Madrid knew for a shadow of a fact that if Trent Alexander-Arnold had 3 years left on his contract or 2 years left on his contract, they are not putting any transfer request in for Trent because, firstly, they know it gets turned down. Secondly, they wouldn't be able to afford it. You know, Liverpool ain't going to accept anything less than 150 million for a Trent that's got 3 years left on his contract. So Real Madrid are never going to pay that money. So they're waiting for him to be a free transfer. And if you're a Real Madrid, you've played a blinder because Real Madrid can get in Trent's ear. Can't stop agents talking to each other. Trent's agent's going to be talking to Real Madrid. Real Madrid are going to be talking to Trent's agent. It's what happens. It's football. We have all done it. How do you think we bought Virgil van Dijk? You know, whispered in his ear, went out for little meals, dates and all that, you know. It happens. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you spoke to Trent behind our back. It happens in football. We all do it. Trent might have told him, look, you're Real Madrid, but this Liverpool's my football club. I want to stay at Liverpool. And I'd love Trent to stay at Liverpool. If he stays at Liverpool, I'll be the happiest man ever, man. If all three of them stay, Trent, Mo and Salah, Trent, Salah and Virgil, I'll be proper happy. Proper happy. It's what I want. But he might want to leave. Why does he want to leave? We need to look into why does Trent want to leave? Because to be fair, Trent shouldn't be thinking about leaving this football club. We're about to win the Premier League title. You know, we're about to win the Premier League title. So he shouldn't want to leave this football club. He's won a Premier League title just a few years back. He's won the Champions League. He won the League Cup last season. I know it's not the biggest success. He won the domestic double before that. You know, it's not like he's not been littered with trophies. You know, we have to look at why he wants to leave this football club, if it's true. Again, this report coming out, is, for all we know, it could be absolute bullshit. We are in the middle of an international break. A lot of journalists, obviously, don't have nothing to write at the moment. So who knows? Could be true. Could be bullshit. Trent could sign a new contract and stay at the football club. I'd be proper happy. But if it is true that he wants to leave, we have to look at the reasons why. We have to look at the reasons why. We have to. What's the reasons Trent wants to leave? Does Trent want to leave because he doesn't believe the club could go any further? Does he think the club has gone as far as it can? You know, is that his belief? Does he think like under this ownership, the club can't achieve everything that he personally wants to achieve? Which, look, I can get that. I can hear that. I can get that. I can be involved in that conversation. We all understand. You know, the owners have not maybe done enough. For starters, you shouldn't have a couple of months left in your contract for starters. So I hear that. Or is it just the power of Real Madrid? Is it just the power of Real Madrid? If it was any other team coming in for Trent Alexander-Arnold, Would he have stayed at Liverpool? In my opinion, yes, if the contract was right. I don't think he'd want to go to anyone else, but Real Madrid have come calling, and it is the power of Real Madrid, and it is hard to turn down. Local lad, local hero, whatever you want to call Trent, the power of Real Madrid is a powerful thing, yeah? And it might just be very, very hard to turn down. And he might be looking around the market, like Eli says there. Well, Alphonso Davies gets in his contract, I think, 300 grand a week. What some Reece James is on 250 a week. He might be looking at that and going, you know what? What's Hakimi on? 250, 240 grand a week. He might be looking around that market and going, these are some of the best fullbacks in the world. On my day, the way I play, I'm arguably the best fullback in the world. I want that, what they get. And I don't blame him for that, because he should. I've always said it, the best players should get paid the best money. I don't care what position they play in. You know, Virgil van Dijk, for me, you know, if he wants 300,000 grand a week because he's the best centre-back in the world, give him the 300,000 pound a week. If Trent wants between 250 and 300 grand a week, I know it's a lot of money for a defender, and I hear that. I do. But I've changed my mind a lot on this Trent situation as the season's gone on. And I've realised now actually how important Trent is. You know, I've realised how important Trent is to us from a creative standpoint. From a creative standpoint, Trent is very important to our football club, no matter who's the manager. Arne Slot, Jurgen Klopp, you know, Boris, John Smith, you know, whoever. Yeah. A talent like that, creativity should be keeping at our football club. There's a reason Real Madrid want him. Real Madrid don't want Trent because of his defensive work. They want Trent because he's the most creative right back in world football. That's why they want him. Because he had unleashed something new into that Real Madrid team. And if Trent feels like he wants that kind of money, then maybe sometimes Liverpool have got to just sit down and go, sometimes that we can't win these battles all the time and pay these guys the low ball figures that we want. Sometimes you have to go, look, all right, we'll give Trent his money. We'll give Virgil or Mo his money. We're not going to go broke anytime soon by giving them wages, by the way. Look how much Liverpool earn every year. You know, commercial revenue, Liverpool go earn money every year. Also, if we got that calibre of footballer at our club, we have that calibre of footballer at our club, we go to be a top 4 team more regular than we are not. Yes, I know there's been seasons that Liverpool have dropped out the Champions League with them players in our club, but on the majority side, with the players that we've had at our football club, we've been playing Champions League football. So they're more than likely going to be in that Champions League bracket most of the time, especially now where it's pretty much top 5 gets you European Champions League football every year now. So you've got more of a chance of being there. It means you got to get more revenue, more commercial revenue. So Liverpool can afford to play these players. Also, it shows that Liverpool are willing to pay these players that money, which means you can buy better footballers in the transfer market to come to your football club, which improves your team. Yeah. So I don't know what it is that Trent wants. We won't know till Trent makes, you know, says his own thing. You know, until Trent comes out and says why he's staying or why he's leaving, we won't know till then. But we can assume, we can try and guess, we can have conversations and we can debate. Is it an ambition thing? Is it literally a money thing? Or is it just the feel that he's 26 years of age, feels like he's done everything for his local town, club, and the power of Real Madrid is just too powerful to ignore? You know, it might be the only chance he gets to play for Real Madrid, because if he signs a new contract, Liverpool go sign him up for 4 to 5 years. You know, that takes him into his 30s. Does he really get his Real Madrid move then? Probably not. This is a possibility for him right now to go to the biggest club in world football. So I don't know what his argument is. I'd love Trent to stay. I want Virgil and Mo. I want all three to stay. Nothing more make me happy than all three of these players stay at our football club because, you know, they're just tremendous footballers. Let's be right here. They're just tremendous footballers. And what, you know, we shouldn't be getting rid of them. I don't want us to get rid of three tremendous footballers just for costing measures. Now, Frimpong's shit, K-Mac. I don't want Frimpong at my football club. Frimpong is nowhere near as good as Trent. I don't want Frimpong anywhere near my football club. I'd have Trent stay over by Frimpong, man. But I think all three go, man. I think all three go. Big up. Much love though to K-Mac. But yeah, I don't want Frimpong. My football. You know, he's more of a right winger than he is a right back, and yeah, I doubt it, K-Mac. I don't think he's that good, man. I'd rather keep Trent, Virgil, and Mo than buy some of the players that we're looking to buy. I know Slot likes Frimpong. I think they have a relationship off the pitch. Like I think they're like friends and that. So I don't know. Don't Frimpong play the back three? Does Frimpong never play the back two? Like, is it a 4-4-2? Like 4 at the back, or does Frimpong play wing back in a back three? Because it's totally different. I'm not sure. I don't watch enough of Frimpong, like club wise, country wise. I watch a lot of him. Can't remember. What do Leverkusen play? Is it a back three? I can't remember. Does he play? Is it a back three? Yeah, see, we don't play a back three. That's the only difference. So if he's basically playing right midfield, ain't he? So it'll be a different world playing in a back four. He won't be able to be as advanced in a back four as he would be a back three. Yeah, Stephen Nichols, a legend, man. That's the only way we've played like Frimpong. Plays in a back three most of his young career. You have more license to get forward in a back three, obviously. Get play a bit more wide, have a bit more license to do what he wants. In a back four, though, that we've seen it this year with Trent. Trent don't have the license he used to have, and we play a back four under Slot. So I'm wondering how Frimpong would get that same license to play in a back four under Slot. Because if Frimpong can't get... The thing is, though, if Trent can't get the license to go forward in a back four under Arnold Slot, there's no way Frimpong's going to get that license ahead of Trent. Because Trent's light years above Frimpong as a footballer. So if you're going to play a back four and you're going to give... It wouldn't make any sense for Slot to give Frimpong more license to go forward than he does Trent Alexander-Arnold. That won't make no sense. Look, if we go to a back three and you bring Frimpong in to be that wing back, that right midfield wing back role, I hear it. It makes sense. That would make sense if you're playing a back. I just don't know how the back four K-Mac. Honestly, don't, mate. I don't know, and that's my issue with it. That's my issue with it. Yeah, Marcus Babble's the best right back with us. Marcus Babble is quality footballer. Yeah, that's why I said. I don't know if you heard me the other day, Jamrock. That's why I said I don't think Bastoni would work. Yeah, big up, Joe. I don't think I said it on this channel. I might have been on another channel the other day. That's why I said Bastoni won't work, because he's so used to playing a back three. Frimpong will play right wing, Salah in the 9 and 10, Bradley and Quanta right back. Oh, no, fuck that shit. But K-Mac, you know I love you to death, man, but I can't have Salah playing number 9. The thing is, I hear the Mo Salah to number 10 role. I do get that. I hear it, because even I've tried it. I've said that before. But more thinking of it now, when Mo Salah's breaking records as a right winger this season, why would you take him away from playing right wing next season? Into a role that he doesn't really play that much. At Egypt, he's given a free role. So playing for Egypt, he's all over the front three. He's given a free role. But for Liverpool, he plays right. I don't know. I'd go for more pace up front, through the middle and on the left wing, to be perfectly honest. I'd get more pace left wing and through the middle. Because to be fair, Salah's not slow at the same time. I hear you, K-Mac. It would be, it would be interesting. Like, I ain't going to lie to you. Salah in a 10 would be an interesting thing. But I don't know. I don't know. He's having the season of his life as a right winger. Would you then go and take him out of that position of playing a number 10 role? I'm not sure, man. Maybe. Look, if Slot wants to do that, he makes it work. It works, but so 33 next season, Slot doesn't walk forwards on the wing. We've seen. I don't know, K-Mac. I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but I think Salah's a different beast. I think Salah scored all his goals in zone 14, number 10. Yeah, but he scores all his goals coming off the right wing. There's a difference, ain't there? It's like everyone's saying that Trent should play midfield because he goes into midfield from when he's playing right back. He goes into midfield. It's a difference ghosting in them positions when to Trent ghosting from right back into midfield and not getting picked up is different than starting in midfield and being in midfield. If that makes sense. Trent inverting from a right back position into midfield and not being picked up. It's totally different. Mo Salah being a right winger and then going centrally when he's got the ball is different than staying in the middle, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. But big up to you, K-Mac. Yeah, if Salah can work as a 10, I'm all for it, by the way. I'm not against it. I am not against Mo Salah playing the 10. I think Mo Salah could play it. You just got to get the right winger right, that's all. I hope we get Kirk, Kurz and Hoyson. I think Kirkez is going to happen, I think Kirkez is a good footballer, man. I see this name a lot. Wesley. Yeah. I think K-Mac, big up the K-Mac. I think he's brought Wesley up before as well, before I even heard that name before. So, yeah, I'll give K-Mac credit for that because I've never heard of him. And K-Mac's told me about him quite a few times. So, I'll big K-Mac up for that. I think I've got a couple of supers. Let me just read them. Big up Leroy Scouser says if Mo leaves, we'll need a 9, 10 and 11. I agree. My man Jamrock, is it fair for Trent to ask that? Is it fair for the club to say this is a two-way street and far too many games as a leader you've seen disheartened? Yeah, with the leadership, I agree with Jamrock on the leadership stuff. I've said it multiple times. Trent shouldn't be our vice captain. Our captaincy should be Virgil van Dijk, Mo Salah as vice captain, and then Alisson third behind. There should be our three captains, in my opinion. In fact, I put Robbo in front of Trent being captain. I put Robbo in front of Trent being captain. Trent being a fantastic footballer doesn't mean he should be a captain. Trent being a scouser doesn't mean he should be a captain. I know we look at Steven Gerrard being a scouser, but Steven Gerrard was a leader from birth. Do you know what I mean? Steven Gerrard just had leadership skills the day he was born. It's just the way he is genetically. Gerrard's just a leader of men. Yeah. Look at all the world-class footballers of all time that talk about Steven Gerrard, man. The man's just a leader of men. He's a world-class, you know, it doesn't matter that he's a scouser or all that. He's just a leader of men. I don't see Trent like that. I just don't see Trent as a leader. I just don't. He can be a world-class footballer. Doesn't mean he has to be a leader. Because he's a scouser, it doesn't mean he has to be a leader. You know, at all. I think Mo Salah's more of a leader than Trent is. I think Virgil's more of a leader than Trent is. I think Robbo's more of a leader than Trent is. I think McAllister maybe as well. I think we've got players on the pitch that are more captain worthy than Trent is, in my opinion. So if that's what's Trent after, that I don't, you know, I just, yeah. You can be a world-class footballer without being a captain. Do you know what I mean? Be a world-class leader without being a captain. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. I think start to shock us with signings. I think we'd be shocked with players we buy as well. I do agree with what K-Max said earlier about way Slot wants to play and the players he might buy to play that way. It might work. I do hear that at the same time. I do. Because obviously, you know, he's not got his players in yet what he wants. You know, Slot wants to play a particular way of football and he probably hasn't got the players to do that right now. But you add 2 or 3 of his players into this squad that'll play his way, I think it will work, yeah. I big up my man Dean says, what's up, Jane? It's been a while. The problem, yeah, been a while. How are you good, man? The problem with Salah for me, he does a lot of things wrong. He loses the ball often. Yeah, I agree with that. Can't beat a man anymore. Decision making bad most of the time. Just me. No, I hear with the loses the ball a lot. I hear that. It frustrates me as well. I'm not going to pretend that I get frustrated with Mo losing the ball. Decision making. I don't. It all depends on the decision making part of it because is Mo's decision making actually that bad, or is it the shit around him that don't finish off the opportunities that he gives them? Like, if we had Harry Kane as our number 9 for the last 2 years, how many assists does Mo Salah actually get? If Harry Kane was a Liverpool striker today, how many assists would Mo Salah be on right now? Give me a mark. Give me a name in the chat. Give me a number in the chat. Remember, he's assisting Darwin Núñez, Jota, and Diaz. It's only certain match he can do, man. Like if he literally had someone with a Harry Kane or a Lewandowski or an Isaac, because I've come around to the Isaac thing now. I can admit when I was wrong, right? How many assists would Mo actually have? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Big up to Jen in the chat. Hope you're doing well, Jen. It's been a long time. Hope you're doing well. 45, 20 assists and 29 big chance to create this season. This is a great 25. I understand what my man Dean's saying, though. I do understand what he's saying, at least 20. Associated finds the crap around him is problem. I agree. I think the crap around him sometimes makes Mo's decisions look worse. I understand what Dean's saying. I think sometimes Dean's saying, you know, sometimes Mo goes for a shot when he shouldn't do, and then he like balloons it over the bar, or it's a P roller to the goalkeeper, and it's like bad decision making. I think that's where Dean's coming from on that point of view. So I do get that. The losing the ball a lot, I understand as well. It frustrates me as well. It does. But if he's trying to assist Darwin Núñez, Jota, and Luis Diaz, I mean, So the fact that he's got 17 assists in the Premier League should be lauded for, because they're open play assists. These ain't corners. This ain't Saka taking 30 corners a season and getting 10 assists from corners or free kicks. These are open play assists. Open play assists to them players. He should be lauded for that. You know, that's an amazing feat. Don't think people realise having 17 Premier League assists when he's assisting them guys should be applauded. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the thing. By the way, I'm not actually going for Harry Kane this season. I'm just using Harry Kane as an example. If we had him as a number 9 and Salah was assisting him, how many assists would Salah have? Because Harry Kane would put more balls in the back of the net than Darwin Núñez. You know what I'm saying? Sports media is all about a debate, so they can't just enjoy Mo's season. They have to compare it to Omri and CR7 and downplay Mo. I know. Be up my man Dean says, trust me, I rate Salah. I know you rate Salah, Dean, don't worry. As an efficient player, but he is needed. But I think he needs to keep his head up in big games. I hear you, Dean. It depends what you mean by a big game, because if we take the top 6, for example, I think Mo Salah's got 108 GA against the top 6, which is more than any other player in the Premier League against top 6 teams, being a top 6 team. So being a top 6 player against top 6 teams, I don't think anyone's got more GA than Mo Salah. So it all depends what you mean by a big game, obviously, or a one-off game in a final and stuff like that. I hear you. I understand that. But, yeah, I get you. Finals he struggles with, yeah. I'm not going to disagree with that. I think the 2 Real Madrid games he played extremely well in. He just didn't score a goal in them games, though. I think Mo has played well in finals. But sometimes if you don't score a goal, this is my thing with football, yeah? This brings me back to football. This brings me to football today, when people say, you know, GA doesn't matter. No one remembers them 2 Real Madrid games because we lost them both, yeah. But no one remembers how good Mo Salah was in them games because he didn't get the GA. Now, Mo Salah ghosted all them games, yeah, but got 2 goals and won the games. No one would speak about Mo Salah's performances. If Mo ghosted both them games, it was totally crap, yeah. Ghosted them completely, but got 2 goals. No one's sitting here talking about how bad Mo Salah was in them games. And this is why I keep talking about GA is more important than people give it credit for. Because Mo Salah was good in them Madrid games. It was shit in the Newcastle game. I'll give you that. But here's my thing about this Newcastle final. Big up Jamie in the chat as well. Drogba was clutch in finals. Absolutely clutch. But if you look at his goal scoring record, it's nowhere near Mo Salah's. But in finals, he's clutch, man. 89 GA against the top 6 is madness. It is, ain't it? Is it 89? I thought it was 106 I registered it. But here's my thing about this Newcastle final. I'm not talking about Dean here. Big up my man, Dean. Much love all the time, my friend. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate you, my man. So I'm not going to talk about Dean here when I bring this conversation up. But all I've heard for the last week or so now, almost 2 weeks now, about the cup final against Newcastle was Mo Salah's performance. Right? That's all I've heard. Mo Salah's performance in that League Cup final against Newcastle. Why has Diaz, Jota and Darwin Núñez got totally away with it? Why we're not coming for them more? Why do they keep getting away with it week in, week out? Diaz, Jota and Darwin Núñez every fucking week. They get away with everything. And it's like, Salah this, Salah that, Salah this, Salah that. Salah didn't turn up for that. Salah didn't turn up for that. And I'm looking at my team going, is anyone going to mention the other bums? Because they don't turn up ever. Like, they never turn up, but they never get talked about it. Never speak about it. And then when you do speak about it, because when you do speak about it, you get told, oh, but Diaz tried. Diaz tried. He got the ball a heck of a lot. He got himself in dangerous positions, but he tried. Oh, well done. Yeah, well done. Tell me something Diaz did in that cup final. Diaz touched the ball more than any other of our attackers in that cup final. Can anyone tell me one thing he did? Salah touched the ball only 30 times in that cup final, yeah? I remember one chance he actually created. He created one goal-scoring opportunity, did Mo Salah, with that Travella left foot cross into the box that he created, yeah? I don't remember a single thing Luis Diaz did in that cup final. A single thing. But all I've heard since the cup final, Salah this, Salah this, Salah this. The man's not a machine. Sometimes Salah's go have bad games, yeah? Then the rest of the team need to pick up. They can't just rely on Mo to get us over the line in every single game. They need to hold themselves and pick themselves up. They need to pick themselves up. And I understand like what Jamrock's saying, the star man gets all the limelight, and if the team's playing well, you get... I understand that, I get that, and that's the world we live in, yeah? So I totally get that. I don't understand the basketball references, Jamrock. I don't watch the sport, but I agree with you, man. I agree, yeah. The spotlight should be on Mo because he's our number one player, so I get that, yeah. But I just feel like some of our players don't step up, and they haven't all season, and they get away with it. I think Luis Diaz has coasted this whole season. From the start of the season to where we are now, Luis Diaz has coasted this whole season. But there's always a reason why Luis Diaz has coasted. Luis Diaz's knee injuries, which I'll give him a blight for. They were bad knee injuries, yeah. Luis Diaz's parents, that was last season. All this was seasons ago. It was last season or seasons ago. It's not about today. He's coasted the whole season. No one speaks about it. No one speaks about it. Darwin Núñez is our most expensive transfer of all time. Yeah? He's got 5 goals this season in the Premier League. 5 goals. 5 goals. Gets away with it. You still have people at Anfield going, Núñez. Why? Why are you cheering his name? No wonder Mo wants to leave. It's just madness to me. I know it's how it works, guys. Mo is the superstar. I get it. But I think other Liverpool fans and what we got to do as fans of our football club is protect these players, in my opinion. Mo Salah's our superstar. He doesn't show up in a final. Fair enough. I criticise him for it. He didn't show up. I get it, right? But we should be more about that than one player. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I look at it a little bit differently. And I understand what you're all saying in the chat. And you're all correct. He is our LeBron James, yeah? If Liverpool are shit or whatever team LeBron James plays for, I have no idea. Right? I have no idea about basketball. I'm not going to say the team because I'll get it wrong. But whatever team LeBron James plays for, if that team's shit, LeBron James probably gets all the grief. I get it. I understand it, right? It's just the way sport is. I get it. But I'm not an individual fan. I'm a team. I'm a fan of a team. I'm a fan of a team. And I'm going to stand up for everyone in my team. You know, I'm going to stand up for everyone in my team. Like, when I criticise Mo, and I do, I've been known to criticise Mo a load of times. I want other players sometimes to stand up and take the burden. If Luis Diaz wants a new contract with Liverpool, show me why you want a new contract with Liverpool. Show me. Because if I'm Liverpool Football Club right now, I don't give Luis Diaz a new contract. What's Luis Diaz done to get a new contract? Like, seriously. Darwin Núñez has pretty much given up. He doesn't care. He wants to leave the football club, so we're going to let him go. You got Jota, who I like. I rate Jota, but he's been non-existent this season. He's got the same amount of Premier League goals as Darwin Núñez. It's terrible. Be non-existent. We can't always be that team that just has one player that does all the work. You know what I'm saying? We just can't be that team. We used to be that team under Stevie. Stevie did all the work. Oh, get us out of trouble, Stevie. Get us out of trouble, Stevie. We can't get over the line, Stevie. Can you get us out of trouble again? It's what we did constantly. Can't keep doing that to Mo. So I understand why Mo Salah gets all the headlines when a final was played and Liverpool lost the final. And, you know, he was part of the game. He's Liverpool's superstar, star boy. I get it. But as a Liverpool fan, I need my other players to stand up. I really do. I need my other players to stand up on occasions where Mo Salah can't stand up. You know, that's what I need. Stand up. Luis Diaz, you want a new contract? You want to become a Liverpool legend? Stand up. Darwin Núñez, you want to leave this football club where people are remembering you or something? Stand up. Jota, stand up. Can't always be Mo, man. Can't always be Mo. That's just the way I look at things, guys. Maybe I'm wrong for looking at it that way. I don't know, but yeah. I need them to stand up, though. They can't, though. And that's a good point. That's a good point. Big up, Dean. I agree with you, Jamie, on some of the points. Apart from playing the manager, it seems his system doesn't work without Salah. Hence, he's been playing every game. Slot needs to rotate more, in my opinion. I hear you on the Salah front playing every game, but I think Salah played every game under Klopp as well, to be honest. Yeah, I hear that as well, Mo. But the thing is, I do think Mo's played well in finals, but not scored goals. And that goes back all the way to my GA issue at the beginning of the stream. PSG, Bayern Munich and Barcelona. I do know Trent likes Barcelona. Jamie, you watched Klopp's documentary yet? I have. I was disappointed in it. There was no backstage footage. There was no in-behind footage. There was no nothing. It was basically all stuff that I've seen on this inside training on YouTube, on Liverpool's YouTube channel. And then for some reason, apart from Jurgen Klopp, the main star of the documentary was Harvey Elliott's dad. It was weird. And for the first episode's all about Borussia Dortmund and Mainz. Like, weird. It's weird. So I'll call them out, man. This is why, look, why do you think my channel's not grown? I have a big following, like it's 211 people in here right now. I always have a big following. A lot of people watch me while I'm live and I get good views, yeah. But I'm only on I'm not even on 7,000 subscribers, yeah. The reason is it's because I go against the grain. People don't like it. I call people out. I call things out. I go against the grain. So people don't subscribe to me. But it is what it is, man. I call out Diaz all the time. People hate me for calling that Diaz. Why are you calling that Diaz? He's been excellent. It's like, no, he ain't shit. It's like, what do you want me to do? Yeah, it's just mad. Sabozla's replied to Artagula again. Sabozla Anguilla, man. You don't stick out your tongue and make a funny faces, right? Yeah, maybe that. It may be that. Yeah, Dominic Szoboszlai is not giving up on that Art of Gula stuff, is he? What was that 1058 thing meant to mean, by the way? Yeah, big up, Dean. Appreciate it, man. I like you call it like it is, Jamie, one of the best YouTube players, mate. Oh, big up, Quizziger. Big up. Big up. Big up. Big up, man. I appreciate it, love, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, 1088. What does that mean, ends? What does that mean? I have no idea. Did it mean something? I can't remember. Is it something to do with history? I can't remember. Who's playing Turkey and some? Oh yeah, Hungary and Turkey, ain't it? Yeah. Only played 1088 minutes this season. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, he's only played 1088 minutes this season. Oh, got ya. This is the Boslai's coming back with stuff, yeah, saying you can't be that good, son. You ain't played no minutes. I get you. Is that what it is? I was about to say it's Turkey and Hungary as well. I didn't know there was anything in it about 2 countries. Minutes played. Big up my man Enzo. Got people in the chat you need to go and subscribe to. So go and subscribe to my man Enzo. Changes. He's had a little bit of a rebrand. It's now Game Day Media. So go and subscribe to my man. Great channel, great content. I think he's doing a lot of other stuff on there now as well. I think he does a video once a week there about. It's not to do with football. It's just about to do with life and stuff like that, which is hilarious. I think it's him, Savage, Jerry, and G, and Sabiri. Funny shit. Go and check it out. Good man is my man Ends. Go and check Ends out. Also, go and check out Sean's channel as well. He's just got over 100 subscribers, which you great people in the chat helped to achieve. So yeah, go and check out Sean's channel as well. Stars. What is? There we go. I need to do something with Sean here. Let's do this with Sean. I don't believe I haven't done this on Sean yet. Sean's been here for time, man. Let's do that. Yeah, go and subscribe to my man Sean as well. Over 100 subscribers there. He's doing good stuff over on his channel. Obviously, my man Ends as well. Who else we got in the chat we could talk about here? Big up Michael. It says Liverpool will have to fork out at least 60 million to sign Bastoni from Inter this summer. Look, 60 million for Bastoni is no money. I'm just putting it out there. Bastoni's so used to playing free at the back. I just worry a little bit that it might be a culture shock for Bastoni. I rate the guy low. I love Bastoni. But playing free at the back, all I'm going to say, hides a lot of flaws. And I don't say Bastoni's got flaws, for everyone comes at me. Playing free at the back does hide flaws. Big up my man Sean. Much love to you, my friend. Big up the other good stuff, guys. Do I think you should? Yeah, like Diaz and Nunez and Jota. They've only got 4 goals in 41 games between them. Yeah, might as well give Chiesa a go. You might as well. I mean, it's not working at the moment. Whatever it is, they're going through a rut. Whatever it is, it's not working. I don't see why Chiesa shouldn't play. Give me Gakpo, Chiesa, Salah. I haven't seen that front three yet. Give me that front three. Gakpo, Chiesa, and Salah. Let's see how we go. Because Chiesa's technically probably the best out of all of them. So, you know, give me that front three. Guys, would you like to see Gakpo, Chiesa, and Salah just for one game till the end of the season? You know, we've got 9 games left. Got no other games now but Premier League. Do you want to see that for at least one time? You know, if we tried everything else, why not that one? Yeah, no worries then. Just, you know, hit me up, man. Hit me up. James gone for no beer brand. Wow. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Fucking BT, man. Oh my God. Fucking BT. Yeah. For some reason, my internet just went off at the hub. The hub, literally, the internet just went off at the actual hub. Oh, for God's sake. Typical, eh? Typical. That's Ardagula coming for me, that is. That's Ardagula coming for me. Oh, dear. Oh, don't play. I hate it, man. The beard will be back, don't worry. Oh, dear me. Fuck knows what happened there. Literally just went at the hub. No, I'm with BT, man. I'm in BT, man. Yeah, I'm with BT. The thing is, I have my Ethernet cable plugged into my computer, so I don't go through Wi-Fi. So my internet shouldn't go down. But it's actually gone at the hub. Pause, because it's not Orange YouTube, guys. I'm not talking about Orange YouTube here. I'm not talking about the hub. Yeah. Broadband went, could you? Well, my BT is now basically EE because they've taken it over, ain't they? So, yeah. It's a bit mad. Jamie, hypothetical question. Let's say you are given a chance to replace Slot from now to the end of the season. What 3 things are you going to do or change to win the league, Sandy, and why? Shout, Dean. I like this. All right, here we go. What would I do? What would I do? Get community fibre. That'd be my first thing. Get community fibre. Oh, you guys can't wait for that, can you? Start the as Jordan Nunes and every game. What would I do first? I would start Chiesa. I'll go Chiesa, Gakpo, and Salah in the next game. I can't see shit without my glasses now. It's mad. I would go them. I would start with them as a front 3. I would play more. I would get rid of the 4-2-4 as well. I would stop the 4-2-4 as well. I'd go back to more 4-2-3-1 kind of formation. A little bit more defensive, not so open at the back maybe, and try and play through the midfield a little bit more. But yeah, it's just that front 3, man. The front 3 is like Jamie's like a Lumbo. And I'd probably get Endo a game as well. Yeah. I'll get my man Endo getting a game at least. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw this as well. The agent of Lyon's Malik Fofana, has now revealed his full assessment of players. The choice of his heart would be Liverpool. He has the potential to become a regular and above all. I've seen that link going around before. Look, Liverpool go get linked to every striker on the earth because everyone knows we're about to lose one of our strikers. So, yeah, we're definitely go get a striker in, no doubt about that. But who? I don't know. Look, Isaac and Julian Alvarez are 2 I want more than anyone else. I just don't think we're going to get them players in. Just don't think we're going to get them players in. Front three, like the end of the Grand National. We need to kick FSG out of the club. Look, if I could do that as a manager, I would. I don't think I'm going to have that much power. He's not a striker. He's a winger. Oh, is he a winger? Ah, okay. He's a winger. I want the lad with an experienced striker with him. Same. Look, I was one of the first Liverpool. Actually, I don't know if there was another Liverpool content creator that mentioned Liam Delap as a potential for Liverpool Football Club before I did. And now, like, we weren't even linked to Liam Delap. We weren't even linked to him at all. But since we've been linked to Liam Delap, since I said we were linked to him, now everyone's like, it's gone mad with Liam Delap. I like Liam Delap. He's a good footballer. I think he's got a hell of a lot of potential. But I always said this, I don't want Liam Delap as my main striker. Get me another striker in front of him so he can rotate. Like, I'd love Isaac and Liam Delap. That'd be nice, yeah? Isaac is your main striker. He can rotate with Liam Delap. Liam Delap can get his game time and start being that footballer that a lot of people actually think he can turn out to be. But I don't want Liam Delap as the one that we go and get in as the main guy. I think we need 2 number 9s and a left winger in the summer. If Mo stays, if Mo leaves, we're going to have to look at the whole front three. But if Mo stays, we need 2 number 9s and a left winger, in my opinion. Isaac and Delap would be my first 2. And then I can't really think of a left winger off the top of my head at all. But yeah. I think Delap's value is around 40 million, I believe. Yeah. Piggy's here, big up Notorious. He's the prototype Premier League player. Yeah, exactly. Timu Colombo is crazy, though. Timu Colombo, Is there that many old people in the house that know Colombo? It's mad. Into saying, Sesko Isaac, I hear you. You speak the truth and passionate sport. That's why we support you. Big up, Sky. Much love. Imagine Joyce announces Dan's as a number 9, VVD replaced by Kwanzaa, and don't replace his Salah. Fucking hell. Jesus. I think Ben Doak goes in the summer. I think we might use Ben Doak as a make weight for another transfer. There's a few clubs after Ben Doak. Ain't Ipswich after Ben Doak? Ben Doak goes that way. Liam Delap comes this way. A little bit of money sprinkled on top. Maybe we can do that. Delap with a starting striker, whoever that starting striker is, would be perfect. Isaac, if we can do both money-wise. Kane, if we can't get Isaac due to a transfer fee. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we all rate Isaac. I think we all rate Delap as a good footballer, but we don't want to put all that pressure on him being the number 1. Get him in and get another striker around him, and then you've got a good partnership there. You got Isaac and Liam Delap as your 2 number 9s. It's quite a nice rotational piece. You've got players that can do different things. Both, I think, can play the slot way that he wants his strikers to play. And Isaac's your more clinical striker, and Liam Delap's that player that's got lots of potential that he can make something there and really improve his game. I like it. I do like it. Did Cal mention it today? Oh, for God's sake. Tell me he didn't. Cal mentioned him today. It's not. What the hell? Oh, Cal. We told him he's not allowed to mention names. So I'm going to have to WhatsApp him there. I'm going to have to message him. This is atrocious. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where is it? Shall we ring Cal? Shall we ring Cal live? Should we give him I'll see if he'll answer. We'll see if he'll answer. There you go. That's right. Let's see if he answers. Has he answered? Hello? Oh, right. Okay. No worries. I'm just live at the moment, just to let you know. And people are telling me that you've mentioned Liam Delap. Yeah, they've snitched on you. Yeah, they I think this is it. Yeah. Yeah, they snitched. Like no asking needed. Oh, they went to a Sam as well. Oh no. Everyone's saying Cal's breaking the rules by mentioning players. Oh no. Yeah. It's outrageous. It's outrageous, man. But look, I'll leave you be. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later, mate. See you later. Oh, poor Cal, man. So apparently everyone told us Sam earlier as well. Oh, poor Cal. Big up my man, Cal. Much love to him, my brother. I love Cal to bits, man. But yeah, you guys, you grasped on him twice. Sam's already grilled Cal. Oh man, you guys, he loves you. He hates you, but he loves you. Do you know what I'm saying? Cal is a secret FSG agent. Oh no! Even the Shirky links he was talking about it, and somebody mentioned Shirky one. Oh god! Cal, poor man. Cal is never going to lose. He's never. People are never going to stop it, are they? The fact that he talks about players, every player he talks about goes somewhere else, man. He talked about Shirky, and in 5 minutes later, Fabrizio's tweeting he's going somewhere else. Oh no, poor Cal, man. Oh, much love to Cal. I couldn't talk with Cal long because he had the kids and they were asleep. So yeah, big up my man Cal. Much love to him. Poor sod. Someone call Bruce Grobbler and Cal. I'll get the witch doctors in. Is that what you're saying? I will watch the stream. Don't worry. I will check it out. I feel for man. I love Cal to bits, man. I love that guy to bits. Oh dear. I'd say South American players coming in the summer. It's why they brought in. Yes, Pedro Marco. That is a good point. Tom, is he the guy from Benfica that we brought in? Is that the guy from? Is it Benfica? Let me know, Tom, because I can't quite remember. I think he's the guy we brought in from Benfica. Cal with a kiss of death. I'm going to call Cal and tell him to shut up. He's a good friend of mine. Big up. Big up, Sylvester. Big up, Sylvester. Yeah, that's the guy from Benfica. I totally forgot all about him, Tom. Big up to you. Remember him, man. What was he actually brought in for? Was he brought in for looking for a second, the feeder European club, or was it? I don't know. I can't even remember now. Can't even remember. Nunez says, big up, Jamie. I see Trent. You think Trent's going? I'm hoping he isn't on a personal front. I hope Trent stays personally, but it does look more unlikely that he might leave the football club. He was, yeah. Yeah. but having that South America, he's got that South American market. He knows the South American market as well, don't he? So, yeah, let's see, man. Let's see what we do. He might have a little bit of influence over there where he can help out the everyone, like the scouts and stuff like that, give a bit of information. Hopefully. I know a lot of people talk about Nico Williams as well today. I just don't see it getting done. Big up Tina. Tina says yes, it's done, and he's been mugging us off. Big up Tina. He should be doing his job, swap jobs. We're about to see how good Paul Richard Hughes is at his job this summer, aren't we? We're about to see what he can do. Big up Sarah says, Jane, we need strikers who could score goals 10 and above. Who's doing that without Salah? Preaching, my friend, preaching. I know Nico Williams. Look, a lot of people don't rate Nico as highly. I hear that, Dean. Look, if you look at Nico's stats as a forward, they're not exceptional. And as I say, being a forward in today's football, you do need them stats. Big up, it's Daryl. Big up, Daryl. I hope family life is okay now after everything, mate. And big up to you, my man. Much love. And Liao as well. Liao, some people like Liao, some people don't like Liao. It's a weird. I think Nico Williams and Liao are two talented footballers, but they are hit and miss a lot of the time with fans as well. Like some people just don't rate them. Some people do rate them. They're very Marmite. I hear that, Daryl. I hear that. Big up Trigger TV in the chat as well. You're doing well, my friend. Yeah, it's good to hear, Daryl. Good to hear, man. Yeah, it was another Diaz. Means we're buying him then. Oh, God. So I actually prefer Nico's brother to Nico Williams himself, to be fair. I actually think his brother's a better player. But I think Nico Williams has probably got a lot of potential. But yeah, big up everyone. 190 people in the house. We've gone over 2 hours. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Make sure you're hitting that like button. I don't know what we're doing for likes, by the way. I have no idea. I didn't even look at the likes today. But I'm assuming you beautiful people have been smashing that like button. Yeah, 152 likes. Big up you. When we get over 200 likes, we can get to close to 200, over 200 likes. That'd be awesome. Make sure you're hitting the like, guys. And if you watched it on replay, make sure you're hitting the likes as well. And moderators on the next live, make sure you're getting everyone hitting that like button. I appreciate it, guys. I'm going to leave it there. It's been a great stream. We had a great chat, great conversations as well. I'll be back again sometime this week. Obviously, with no Liverpool games at the moment, we're going to be doing more news, debate articles more than anything else. Any news that comes out, we'll try and do videos on it and stuff like that, and then build up for next week when Liverpool play Everton and all the internationals are done. So much love to you guys. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of this beautiful show. And I'll see you again soon, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is you're doing. Bless you all.